Up with KREM begins now.
Right now on Up with KREM, the new HOOPFEST courts are being painted behind closed gates. Nicole Hernandez is there now checking it out.
Yeah, that's right. All these colors behind me are going to be a part of HOOPFEST this year. Coming up, I'll explain how you can actually volunteer for the weekend.
And we're going to take you outside, talk that weekend forecast, let you know what to expect if you plan on getting outdoors.
Plus, with catalytic converters, a hot ticket for thieves. Right now, we are looking into ways to protect your car.
The countdown is on. The world's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament is coming up fast. You can see there, 84 days away. Hard to believe. Obviously, it was going to be next weekend.
Right, exactly. But we know it's going to be in September. A friendly reminder, team registration opened earlier this month. So get your team name, get 2 other people to get on the basketball court, and get ready, guys.
Oh wait, is this how you warm up for HOOPFEST?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
It's harder to do it in heels.
Did you just do that in heels?
Oh yeah, I can.
That is impressive, Dana.
Thank you.
What can't she do? She can also spin a basketball in her hand. I was here that day when the
yes,
Harlem Globetrotters
we had the Harlem
were here.
Globetrotters. Yeah.
Wow. So are you a Globetrotter secretly?
Pretty much. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, so we're taking to the court. Dana Marie is going to be our best player, wearing heels the entire time. But we're getting ready. I hope you guys are too.
Gosh. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Tim, what's going on? What do we need to know for people at home?
Yeah, okay. Volunteer registration opening up tomorrow, of course. And also, we forgot to say good morning, everyone. Glad to have you here with us.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm Tim, along with Dana Marie and Jeremy. So to make HOOPFEST happen, there's a need for volunteers.
And tomorrow, registration to become a volunteer will open up.
Yeah, and this morning we've got Nicole Hernandez live at Riverfront Park with details on how to sign up. And good morning, Nicole.
Good morning, guys. If you notice behind me, I have a ton of really cool colors right behind me on the court here in Riverfront Park. And this spot right here has never been a part of HOOPFEST before, but this year these brand new courts will be. And these colors are something special, so check it out. Right here you can see this is exactly what the court is going to look like, all said and done. Look at how gorgeous that is. So cool, right? So if you want to be a part of this kind of historic HOOPFEST where we've got all this new stuff going on, you can definitely be a volunteer. So here's a look at how you would volunteer if you decided to sign up. It will include things like helping with team check-ins to being a court monitor for the games. So specifically to be a court monitor, you will be invited to a 2-hour training seminar. Monitors will receive a great package of Nike gear, including shoes that they'll get distributed at the end of the weekend. And if you're under 16, you can still volunteer as long as you're with an older sibling, parent, or other adult. Now, if you would like a link to register as a volunteer or even sign up to play with the team, you can just text the word HOOPFEST to 509-448-2000. We'll send you a link. Also, as we mentioned earlier, team registration is open right now. It is time to pull that team together, get those 3 people, come up with a creative team name, and register all of your players. This HOOPFEST is scheduled for September 11th and 12th. And if you remember, last year's HOOPFEST was completely virtual, of course, because of the pandemic. Event organizers used an app called Home Court that set different challenges and drills for participants to complete. But of course, this year we are back here, going to be in person, playing on real courts like this one. And while this is still in the process of being painted behind me, you can see some of the spots that aren't quite done yet. We will get a sneak peek of it starting next week. They're going to draw those lines out, get us in there, and let us see that. So stay tuned next week. We'll get you that for sure. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Nicole, it looks so great. It almost looks done, but I was there last night, and it just needs a little fine tuning and the lines drawn. But otherwise, don't you think it looks pretty good in person?
Oh, it looks incredible. Just like a tiny bit, like little tiny spots, but other than that, it's perfect. It looks great.
Nicole, I think that maybe Jeremy and Tim are better suited as volunteers.
Yeah.
That swag seems like a lot of fun.
I'm signing up.
Yeah, we're gonna sign up as volunteers, but
no,
we gotta play. Okay, we'll see.
I need you guys shooting out here.
There we go. All right, Nicole, thanks so much. Let's get to Jeremy now for a look at the forecast. Jeremy, obviously, HOOPFEST isn't happening next weekend, but it is going to be hot next week. So it's kind of a good thing it's not next weekend, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit warm as we head into the next few days. Now, HOOPFEST would normally happen this weekend, and when I got here, someone told me, Peggy, shout out to Peggy, she said, HOOPFEST is always on the hottest weekend of the entire year. It just works out that way. This weekend would have been really hot, no doubt about that. 57 degrees right now and temperatures on the rise. If you were playing basketball later on this afternoon, it would be a bit sweaty, we'll say. 57 right now, 55 in Coeur d'Alene, 50 up in Sandpoint, and temps already up to about 60 in Wenatchee. We've got no clouds in the sky and a big old ridge of high pressure building across much of the Tim's having fun on the other end of the studio. We got a little cloud cover moving in tomorrow, though. That comes with some breezy wind that will pick up later on in the day. So hour by hour today, we are shooting for temps up near 90 degrees here in Spokane. Today would be sweaty, no doubt about it. We get a cold front moving through tomorrow, but it's weak and it doesn't have any moisture. So we get a couple of clouds, temps in the mid 80s and some wind. Sunday, just about the perfect Father's Day.
6:36 now. It's time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
Let's get right to it. There is a $15,000 reward for information about a gray wolf that was found shot late last month. The wolf was found in Stevens County. She was breeding, meaning that she had just given birth to pups earlier this year. According to the Center for Biological Diversity, since the wolf died before her pups were fully weaned, the litter likely starved to death. The wolf was a part of the wedge wolf pack, which consisted of only 2 wolves.
Direct flights between Boise and Pullman Moscow Airport will resume in August. Alaska Airlines and the University of Idaho made the official announcement Thursday. Tickets are on sale now.
We're thrilled that Alaska Airlines has chosen to invest in our community.
The university has entered a 3-year agreement with Alaska Airlines. They will pay up to $500,000 each year if the airline does not make 10% more than the cost of operations on the service.
Catalytic converters are a hot ticket item on the black market right now, but there are some ways you can protect your car. Mechanics are recommending to place a shield around your catalytic converter. It'll cost you, though, around $500, but it could save you thousands in the long run.
You put the shield from here, bolt it here, and run it straight across the vehicle back over to here. A real thick metal shield, then they can't get up in there and cut.
Well, mechanics say the higher off the ground your vehicle is, the more vulnerable you are. They also recommend parking in garages or well-lit areas. And if you can, get your car's VIN number engraved on the converter.
Uber and Lyft drivers in Seattle will now have legal protection against unwarranted terminations with the nation's first driver resolution center. Drivers say their companies can lock them out of accessing the rideshare system at any given time, causing them to lose income.
It is a miracle that you can pick up your phone and you can see exactly where the rideshare drivers are and you can get a ride to go anywhere, or you can call and have food delivered to your house. But it all relies on them being able to access that platform too.
The drivers union will offer support services to help appeal terminations, educate drivers about their rights. That's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
Still ahead, as the state inches closer to its vaccination goal, the governor is announcing new incentives for veterans. What they include after the break.
And we're going to take you outside, talk that weekend forecast in a major warm-up that's in the works as we head into next week.